Kia ora whānau, so just thought I'd give you an update on the back garden. Check this out. They're growing again, whānau. And this is the garden bed I tidied up. Check it out. Look at that, whānau. My mango, so this is where my biochar is going to go. And this garden bed over here that we've been building up, whānau, and then we work on the next ones. It's my baby over here. Hey, hey, hey. Look at this pretty dog. So don't be trying to jump the fence. Look at that. Oh, seriously? Leave it, Manaya. Leave it. Come on. So there's my coop over here, whānau. That's what I got for my pond. It's all my wood for the coop. Here's my dog, he's all chained up. And here's my biochar. So kia ora whānau. Finally getting on to it. Lost our saw. Well, we didn't lose our saw. My son chucked it out because it did its yard and it was no longer in working use. Kids, don't try this at home. Make sure you're with a supervised friend. Sit, Roman. Go back. Sit. Sit. You know, because stuff like this can happen. You know, you don't want your animals, chained up. Don't want them getting hurt, whānau. See, my boy, he, quite curious, so I don't even want to risk it, you know. So this is for my compost, whānau, what I just showed you at the back in that garden bed. I'm going to add this to that garden bed. Biochar is good for retaining the soil, helps improve the soil, and you know, it's going to last a long time in your garden, you know, break down and yeah, just all those benefits you can get from it, whānau. It's a little bit more work when you're recycling and reducing, you know, all your waste, but I feel like I'm doing my part, you know, giving back to the land and as much as I can. You know, being grateful for the materials I do have to be able to create what I have already. You know, teaching my children along the way as we go. We've got our recycling down packed. So this is the first time for me making biochar, whānau. I did put a post in, how you create a post. I did add the information about biochar from the man himself. someone where I learned it from. Anyway, I posted that on my Facebook, YouTube page if you want to check that out for a bit more in-depth, you know, knowledge about making biochar. So I'm just in the process of burning this down by now. But you know, if I do, I can see some has turned to ash. Because I wasn't able to chuck this all in at the same time. But in saying that, I've got all my wood in here, which is cool. You know, getting rid of all just all those odd end parts, you know, untreated wood too. You know, I don't think you could use treated wood, I wouldn't. I'm going to use all the treated wood and stuff for the coop, for the structure of the coop, you know, making the nesting beds, doing that up a bit better. My son's like using tools. Just have to grab a few more supplies like nails, whānau, and yeah, we'll be away doing that coop. But as a single mum of 5 kids, you know, I want to be able to provide for my children, and starting a garden, and you know, living off the land and trying to live a bit more self-sufficient. And I'm able to use the money that I do get, you know, to help for my children, you know, put it to things that we need. Just for whānau in New Zealand that are coming over to Australia, you know, yes, you can have a good life over here. Just keep in mind that if you came over, you were here before 2001, you're a protected citizen. But if you came over after 2001, or 2002 I think was the cutoff, you're a non-protected citizen. But as of July this year, certain people, I think, we're allowed to apply for citizenship if that's the road you want to go down. But just for the whānau back home from New Zealand thinking of moving over here, just be aware that we only get, if you're a non-protected citizen, that you'll only get a family tax A and B, depending on how many kids. So for example, I've got 5 kids, so yeah, depending on where you live to, you don't get much whānau. Me and my children have become really good at budgeting our money, finding ways to invest money, and that's kept us afloat. Growing gardens, yeah, just being a bit more aware about my money, you know. I guess we weren't taught that at school, you know, and I guess my mum didn't get taught that either, you know, so it's a catch-up game here, learning about money and how to look after your money, you know, spend your money wisely, and sometimes not even spend it, you know. People get their tax and I used to just spend it all. See, now I just, I'm looking for new ways to invest. I did a lot of crypto, you know, you've had the scams, you've had the affiliate schemes, and you know, those pyramid schemes, and I got burnt a lot on a few of those. But then in saying that, I made a little bit actually. But for any of the losses that I did lose, which was half of it was profit, you know, that's still technically a loss. So you're able to counteract what you made with your losses, you know. Anything that you lost, a scam, that's a loss. So it works out, kind of balances out tax time. And saying that, for whānau that come over from Australia, from New Zealand, want to set up over here, because we only get a family tax A and B, we're not eligible for a parenting payment, and we're able to work if we can. We're allowed to work and make, I think, $1,000 a week before we start getting taxed. So for those that have got older children, that might be quite convenient. So yeah, because I got some big ones and the little one, yeah, it's just I've started this journey. Doing what I can from home for now, while I'm home. You know, and making the most of the situation, you know, and spending time with my baby. Right? You know, sometimes you never when you work too much, you know, and your kids are provided for. But then your kids feel a little neglected, and then either way, you stay at home, you give them all the love, and then they feel deprived. So just trying to find a balance there, whānau. And my boy over here is getting so good. I'll take this boy for a walk later. Gonna catch up with my big girl. Gonna go down to our local mall. Might have a feed and more chicken there, whānau. Take you for a walk this afternoon. It's been a long time since I did a video. And yeah, just a reminder, you know, if you're doing a fire like this, you know, please make sure you are doing this with an adult. Never leave children unattended around an open flame. Very dangerous. Or animals for that matter. And my boy. You know, you can go in your thing, eh? Will you like this heat? Hey. There's somewhere where there's hay over here, whānau, but yep, no, I've got a bucket of water right over there, not too far away. So yep, we'll be alright. I think I've been working with fire just for about maybe a couple of years now, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I could just sit out here, whānau, and just stare at my fire sometimes and just go into my little zone. It's just so peaceful. You know, and even though I'm just sitting here, I'm doing something, you know. This is going to benefit my garden right here. And if I do burn it down too much, that will benefit my chickens. So either way, it's a win-win for me, whānau.
It's for your chicken?
Yeah, chickens eat the ash. Go get you a spoon, baby. And the rest will be for the compost. So as soon as this breaks in half, I'm going to chuck it all in there. Wait till this burns completely down, and then I'll pour water over it.
I just drink it with straw.
So I've got quite some thick bricks around here, whānau, so
Make like yogurt.
man, that is some awesome biochar right there. So yeah, the benefits of biochar, whānau, helps retain moisture in the soil for longer. You know, this will help fill up your garden beds also. If you're looking for materials to put in your garden bed. I also used a little bit of the hay and my toilet rolls. Just shoved a little bit of the dry hay on the side here and my toilet rolls as a fire starter. Perfect. Better than using those little fire starters, whānau. Toilet rolls. A little bit of hay, Bob's your uncle.
Is this for your chickens?
It's for the chickens and the gardens. Said it's funny, father, because my baby listens. She's absorbing everything I say. monkey see, monkey do. So I'm hoping I'm preparing my children for the future, and you know, even the ones like my girls that don't seem to be paying much attention. Jada knows how to start a fire. She's a good fire starter, mind you, because she loves cooking. So there's her incentive to do the fire. You know, Alphina, she hasn't started a fire yet, but she's watching. You know, and same with me. Little did I realise my mum was a gardener and had a bit of a green thumb herself. Wasn't so much into growing veggies, but always had nice garden beds, you know, flowers and whatnot. And yeah, I guess without me even knowing it, I was subconsciously picking, you know, putting it in my file. And then as soon as I got pregnant with my firstborn, yeah, my nesting came out, and yeah, I started growing gardens. My granddad was an avid gardener too, and I just felt the need to pick it up when I started, because I wanted to feed my babies fresh kai. You know, my first 4 babies, they got no processed kai. It was all from the garden. And I don't know if it was me being pregnant, but my garden boomed. And then the more the whānau would come over and pick it, you know, the bigger and stronger the veggies got. Especially all the leafy ones, you know, silver beet, spinach, stuff like that. So yeah, I find this very grounding it is. That's the word.
Spinach? You.
And if you've got ants in your pants like myself, and you're not really one to sit around, you know, which my kids know I'm definitely not. Sometimes I guess they wish I was, but it's just the way I am, you know. I like to do stuff. So, having this big garden mission that I've got going on, turning my grass into gardens and lawns into gardens, you know, it's definitely given me the challenge I think I crave. I want to see, you know, if I can put my money where my mouth is, really. I've been talking about this for a while. I've been doing my research for a long time. I don't like to go in blind. When I do something, I do my research and, you know, give it a go. Man, look at that. That's looking like the biochar, I see. Yeah, baby. So yeah, finally we're just getting all organised, setting up the kids, you know, with their get their finances all sorted, so they can get their savings off, get them their cards, set everything up on their own devices, you know, making them that little bit more independent, my 2 biggies. We're actually doing this thing called Happy Minder. It's mining crypto it is actually. If you want to know more about that, just drop me a comment in the, just drop me a comment and I'll let you know more about it if you want. I'll chuck the link in, you can have a look, see if it's for you. If you're one that's looking for multiple passive incomes, there's a few I'm looking into now. I've been in a few, you know, but I've learned from a lady called Shelley Cullen, so she's my friend on Facebook if you want to go check her out. She's a New Zealand crypto queen. She now lives in Dubai. You know, yes, with every crypto thing, not all are good. You know, you got to do your own research. You know, I've had 2 years of learning, trial and error. And then it's just finding what best suits you and your lifestyle, you know. And I found that mining crypto is a good one. You know, pretty exciting actually. So instead of spending my tax this year, I'm going to be investing it to make me passive income, multiple passive incomes, so that I'm able to stay at home and create this Garden of Eden that I want for my children and family, and live off our passive incomes to keep us afloat, and also to start a decent savings, you know, where I'm still reinvesting this money and it's just rolling over for me, and I'm creating more income and then going to bigger packs, creating a bigger income of money coming in. So that's what I'm getting up to.
Meow, meow.
Once I do my big hit and I get a good whack, that's when I'll let everyone really know. I want to make sure that
Read a little carrot, eat the new food.
what I'm going to be, I like to give things a go first and see for myself if it's even worth thinking, but quite excited about this one.
Let's go eat our food. Let's go eat our food. Let's open the door. Let's stay hot. Eat nom nom. Eat nom nom. Yummy, yummy food. Nom nom nom. Yummy.
I'm going to turn you around now, Whānau. Oh. So you can check out my biochar. Bye for now. So there's my biochar, Whānau. So once I get this wood down, whack it in half, chuck it in there, get it going a little bit more. Oh, yes, here we go. There. And now, once that baby comes down, what are you doing? You come and bring it over here, or you can sit on the side, or are you going to stay there? But it might be too smoky, the wind's going that way.
No, it's going that way. Let's go to grilling.
So is there anything you want to tell the whānau?
No. Hey! Oh, no, it's mine. I saw him. I saw him on the chair. I saw him on the chair.
Don't do that, you're going to break it, Manaya.
I can't break it like this.
Can you not do that? You're going to hit your head.
See?
Just kill, man.
I'm a heavy rat. That's a puppy show.
Oh, looky, all fun. He's got no smoke going this way. Let's have a look. Oh, no, he's got a good little corner. No smoke over here, eh, my boy? Here's his buddy.
What?
Hey, my boy. Go for a walk. We'll take it for a walk. We'll take it for a walk. You're a good boy, my boy. Oh, leave your poor dog alone. See, he's so good with her, whānau. And she always disrupts you, yeah, boy. Well, you are her dog. That's why you here. You was here for Naya.
Come on. Come on. Get away.
Hey, leave him. It's his bed.
No, this is my bed. I like on the master's here.
Is she in your bed, my man?
Yes, I am.
Is she in your bed?
Yeah?
Hey, is she in your bed, eh?
Yes, I am. I am in the bed.
Is she always crimp your style, eh?
Women can sit in.
Oh, you like your sister, eh?
Come on, my boy. Come on.
No, sit, my boy. We're not going anywhere yet. Mama's still busy. So yeah, as soon as that water's all blazed up, I know I'm going to pour water over this. And that's us. I'll chuck the lid on it once I've poured the water in it. Let it sit there for a bit. Chuck that back in there. So there we have it, whānau. I'll just use a little bit more of this water. And that's the biochar, baby. Cool, cool, cool. Not happy with that, whānau. Considering this is my first time, I'm happy with that. Well, that's us for now, whānau. Bye for now. Kia ora, whānau. So here's my boy. Just finished the biochar. But he's been a good boy for his mama, so he get a kai. Is it stuck in your teeth, Raymond? Well, here's his fresh water, whānau. And here's his kai. Love you, my boy.
And here's my card.
What do you say? Bye, whānau.
Huh? Bye now, Bye.